Imagine little Andorra, a microstate tucked in the Pyrenees. In a world where Germany had won the Second World War, Andorra, with its mountains, tiny villages, and ski slopes, would not have escaped Berlin's attention. In this alternate reality, it would be too small to resist, too small to matter politically, but just big enough to become a quirky project of the Reich. The country would be rebranded as Das Alpendorf des Reichs, the official ski resort of the empire. Instead of being ruled by local co-princes, Andorra would be overseen by a German tourism governor, whose only job was to make sure every slope was perfectly maintained. Imagine German engineers carving massive concrete ski jumps into the mountains, declaring skiing not just a sport, but a patriotic duty. The local culture would change in hilarious ways. Andorra's Catalan language would survive in whispers, but German would be everywhere, shouted at ski lifts, printed on menus, even carved into mountain trails. Over time, a bizarre hybrid would emerge. Skiers shouting things like, "Ein Ticket, see us plow," while queuing for the chairlift. Shops that once sold cheese and wine would now offer bratwurst and sauerkraut, but always at mountain prices. The national dish might become Reich fondue, a bubbling pot of melted cheese with a regulation number of bread cubes per person. And because everything needed to be standardized, no fondue could be served unless it followed Berlin's 14-page recipe manual. Tourism would explode, but not in the way Andorrans imagined. Instead of international visitors, it would be packed with German officers on holiday, marching up ski slopes in formation before awkwardly trying to ski down. The sight of uniformed men tumbling down snowy hillsides would be common entertainment for locals, who would quietly laugh, but never out loud. The absurd details keep piling up. Every chalet would have to display a portrait of Berlin's leaders next to its fireplace. Après-ski parties would be replaced with solemn accordion concerts. Even the famous duty-free shops of Andorra would change. Instead of perfume and electronics, shelves would be lined with cheap schnapps and state-approved souvenirs, like miniature concrete bunkers. Looking at Andorra today in this alternate world, it would be less a proud microstate and more a strange winter-themed park of the Reich, a place where the mountains echo with the clash of skis and marching boots, where fondue is standardized, and where the tiniest country in the Pyrenees has become the empire's quirkiest holiday camp.